Hey guys, it's me. I just thought I'd do a reading. I mean, it's been a hot minute. It's been a while since I've just been busy. Um, but yeah, because of the holidays and I had to study and take a test and it's just been a wild couple of days. So, but I'm here, doing this reading, and like at the end, these two cards popped out and they're in the reverse, so somebody avoided something here. When I cut the deck in half and I looked at it, I saw work and then a secret. It's in the upright, but I don't know if this thing deals with work, but let's just get to the reading. I'm very curious what this is. All right. We have broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Somebody is not in the Nine of Swords energy. Light at the end of the tunnel, recovering, improving, letting go, of negativity and stress. Somebody is really sad that you're not in, despair. It seemed like an energy shift or whatever. Maybe you're the one that's not in the Nine of Swords, but they are. Maybe their plans didn't work out. Somebody's heartbroken because somebody isn't heartbroken, if that makes any sense. This is Gemini, Aries, Libra. But you're not in anxiety. Somebody else is. All right. Yeah. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Somebody here is feeling regret. Regret. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. What does that say? Loss. Yeah, somebody's in like deep regret over something here. Blocked emotions, but they're in regret because you don't feel the same. Somebody did some healing work here. Somebody is not healed here, if that makes any sense. All right. Healing, release, purifying, cleansing. If you're a water sign, you know that's important for you. Yes, we do get in our emotions. Yes, we do harbor grudges sometimes. But sometimes releasing and purifying and cleansing, whether it's our own mind or our own, situation or a situation that happened. If you're a water sign, you kind of know what the drill is. Only time heals all wounds, right? This is travel, moving abroad, foreign land. But also, when I see this card, I also see opportunities, looking out to the horizon, happy, successful, freedom, whatever this, is saying to you. I mean, it's very self-explanatory. You still have 3 wands here, and it's movement. It's movement in the right direction. 3s are always, a holy number for me, as it specifies the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So somebody here did heal themselves from something, and somebody is not healed. Somebody is in regret and heartache, And they're upset that you're not in the Nine of Swords. I guess they thought that relationship meant a lot to you. Maybe it meant a lot to them, but maybe they were toxic. Take it how it resonates. But there has been like a shift here. All right. The Nine of Cups. This is like wishes coming true. Wish fulfillment, cheerfulness, joy, fulfillment, positivity, optimism, satisfaction, success, all the things to bring you to the 10. Whether it's a glow up, which maybe that's how you're looking in their eyes because you're unbothered and somebody's in regret. Somebody sees you as having opportunities, healing from something, and they really don't know how you fucking did it. Okay? Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Yeah. Prosperity. Maybe you're working on yourself. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you're doing something totally new. And they're seeing this. It's not that they're seeing it. They're actually feeling it. Okay? They're feeling it. I'm not even looking at the cards. It's just this feeling. You're looking very beautiful. You're glowing up. Somebody is looking like the Nine of Cups here. In your silence, in who you actually really are and what you are representing. What you were always representing. If that makes any sense. This kind-hearted person, and they thought it was weakness. All right. Okay, one day. I have never gotten this card out of this deck. I've never seen it before. It's part of the deck, but I've never gotten it. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. This person wants to rush in. Somebody wants to rush in with a very immature energy. This is also swords. Also swords. They want to rush in. Impatient, impulsive, rebellious. Knights are very, like, immature. Maybe somebody's looking like the Nine of Cups here. And they want to come in. Somehow, big changes, opportunities. Seize the moment, jumping in. Why would, it's like they know that you're this. All right? And you're the 9. And they want to come in and snatch it. It's kind of like, that the relationship or situationship was very toxic. And that person, they're separated. But then when you start doing your own thing, you start, being happy on your own with your own accomplishments. That person's like, yo, I want to go and get that, you know? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Look at this card. Someone's in pain because you're not in pain. They wanted to put you like in a mental prison or something. All right, intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Now this is clarified with the Tower in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Imbalance, self-indulgence, clashing, lack of perspective, discord. Maybe you avoided this by working on yourself. I mean, these are two devastating cards, and they're in the reverse. Maybe just working on yourself, healing from whatever they tried to put you in. You avoided a Tower and the Devil. Maybe not being intimate with someone helped you stay away from the Tower and the Devil. I'm speaking to somebody that is, on their own. Somebody is heavily protected here as well. Somebody wants to come in. I don't think you want to deal with this person. I think they only want intimacy from you anyway. Maybe it's just a sexual thing and you're not having it. You're not having it. Let's see what this says. Ooh, 3 major arcanas. The Lovers. Yeah, I think because you're the 9 of Cups, this person wants intimacy. See how this person rushes in? Probably tells you, I'm going to change. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Words are just like, words don't matter. Actions matter. This person just wants intimacy, but it's going to take you back. They want, you didn't get into the 9 of Swords. Sounds like a narcissist, how they thrive on people's demise. Pain. Yeah, someone's in pain over that. I mean, seriously, like, it's, these narcissists are very pattern prone. It's 2025. It's going to be 2026. This year's is almost over. If I look at the year and see where I've come and what I had to let go and where, me just trusting my inner self, not anyone's words to me, not anyone's advice to me, my own inner self, I'm glad. I'm learning a lot, like where I would have been stagnant. A relationship isn't supposed to put you in the 9 of Swords. Okay? There are patterns here, you know, like these narcissists or whatever, these cluster bees. It's just it's a pattern, and it's, you know, there's research out there. I mean, who wants this in the upright? Who wants an addictive person? Who wants chaos? You know, this is Capricorn. This is, I hear a cat meowing. It's not Pearl. He's under my room. Oh well, but who wants chaos? Right? Who wants to keep living a tower? It must be very, you know, quiet and serene, and this person wants to come in and take that from you, really. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's in pain. You know, somebody wants to go back to being lovers again. Somebody's being defensive. Somebody's going to defend themselves. Somebody's trying to come in. All right, guys. That's all I have. But yeah, having these two cards, just, you don't want none of that. All right, that's it.